Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just stepped on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta ride my wave. They
some bullshit.
You be on that bullshit. You on that 718, can't get a
the licking. He really wanna fuck me cause he know that rem is different. That pussy but I purr like a little kitten. He begging, asking me to let him stick the tipping.
Welcome back, and welcome back. I'm your host, Mr. Chop, and today we are here to talk about one of your favorite shows, Baddies is, and let the crowd go wild. So we're gonna get right into it. So it picks up with Pringle Face talking about at AIM and all this other bull in the kitchen, and Scotty, a follower, ass choose to say something to Tasiki, and Tasiki says she will break Nunchin Face and whoever else wanted it, which she was talking to Scotty, and Scotty shut her ass right up if you didn't peep. So then it said all the security was around her, around the screen face girl. Just vague, not really about it, because if she really wanted to get down with it, she would have told them to close out like she did with anybody else, so she already knew what was up. Krishan said Pringle Face can't fight and she can't stand on anything and tells Crater Face Injections to shut the fuck up. And then Screen Face little girl starts acting like a child and tells them in a confessional to get to work and be on time. Like, girl, you know, if you would have said that in real time and Krishan wouldn't have came. And then on top of that, most of the people that are there to see Krishan would have left. So y'all know y'all do need her on some capacity as a person to host the performances for the club, because that's what the show has been basically based off of now, like fighting, drinking, going to clubs, performing, and etc. So on that note, the second group of girls, right? So that's where we at. The second group of girls goes to a George Washington fight. Not a George Washington fight. Oh. You know what? Let me just slow down. And that's okay. Yeah, I'm right. So the second group of girls go to a George Washington house with Saya and Anna, and the girls explore the house. And I like this because it gave a real nostalgic type of running around, type of BGC feel, type of like we don't need a whole bunch of drama and ghetto shit 24/7. It's not what it is. Rolly and Scotty and Screenface on the van worried about Vicky, and Rolly says there's too many people with the music stuff for people to perform, and I don't know if it's splitting the money for the performances. But Rolly, like I've heard a lot of times, she did seem like she didn't want nobody else to take away from her shine. But then she gonna talk about, oh, but you know, Mariah, I like Mariah. Well, first of all, Tasiki music is better than Mariah. I'm sorry. Like Mariah got some good features and all of that and etc. But Mariah is Mariah is just a no. Like I don't know what made you think, oh, just Mariah and Saya, like, huh? Then if y'all didn't peep, Stunner Girl just disappeared into the black. Like I don't know if she'd been left already, or we're just not seeing like no angles of her or what's going on and etc. Damn, I don't really like moving this fucking way at all. Well, sitting this fucking way. My bad, y'all. Um, what else happened? And now we see the egg event. Oh, Krishan. So yeah, so like I said, Krishan and Tasiki get into an argument about a name change on the bus. And I didn't think Tasiki was going to hit Krishan when she was in her face, and she was, you get what I'm saying? Like it was, if you got a brother or a sister, you already know what that is. Like you trying to be on some, like you got what I'm saying, like you trying to like be on some forceful militant type of energy and type of try to basically project this to make me sit down because you're the oldest sibling and et cetera, et cetera. It's some shit like that. Like I never thought for a second that Tasiki was going to actually hit Krishan while she was drunk. And then that wouldn't be smart at all anyway because they're filming. So that's just like weird. But I hope she wouldn't do that at all in general. But if we really taking it from the 2 ounces just on two different sides, like I never thought Tasiki was gonna hit that girl, but tomato, tomato. That's my opinion. Um, then what else happened? And then we see the egg event happen. So basically, they got into that. Camilla basically confirmed with Krishan, that because Krishan asked Camilla, and Camilla was like, "No, I heard such and such." And I do think, and I will say with Krishan, I do feel like I heard the name that Krishan was saying, even though it's like, I mean, you gotta understand, like motherfuckers is not gonna have your type of loyalty or how you feel on certain shit. It's just not gonna happen. Like, no matter how much you push it, like no matter like she's gonna wear herself out trying to push agendas and make everybody be on the same time that she's on, because there's never going to be like that. Like I've always been one of, like, I've kind of been one of those people for not a good part of my life, but at a good some part of my life. Like I was like, no, this going this that, and they're gonna feel this, and I'm gonna go bust. It's still not going to change people's actions. Like between me and y'all, I didn't bust somebody whole window out like 4 weeks ago, and like it still didn't change nobody actions. Like, thank God I didn't go to, well, thank the universe and my higher power I didn't go to jail. But at the same time, it's like it didn't do shit for me. Like I released, and like that was that. I could have got myself to some shit, and that was that. But anyway, yeah, Krishan is gonna put herself in an early grave trying to get everybody to understand you, and just, oh, y'all got to do this, y'all got to do that, while it's not my way. Like, it's never going to be your way, no matter how much money you get. Like, yeah, you might be able to buy some people out and do some BS and make some bull moves and get a whole bunch of yes men around you, but at the same time, you're always going to run into somebody where it's just going to be like, you're not going to be able to get your way at all. You not, like, that's one thing in life I've learned. Like, listen, you're gonna have to manipulate shit and do etc. or do whatever you can do on the back end to make yourself feel good at some little part of capacity, because you trying to just get through the people with violence and stuff like that. It's not gonna happen. It's still gonna be people that still gonna talk that crap, talk they ish, not care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way she wins victories is just going to win a battle. It's never going to win a war. Like the Ray Krishan thing handles things, she's never going to win a war. She's always, maybe she'll win a battle, but she's never going to win a war with that type of mentality. And like a war is for the end anyway, so she has time, but it's just like we never know how much time we got left here. So anyway, that was that. We get to Karma and we see Sky there. I wonder why they're barely showing her, like she didn't do last season. But anyway, you know, we seen the egg event when they stepped out the car, skipping past that. Krishan performs vibe. Um, Screen face, potato head looking little girl wants to make everything about her again because she's scared her family members, Krishan's family members, are there, sad. And then she says she's going to bow out gracefully, waits until she gets outside the club, talks about, y'all want this to be the Krishan show, it gotta be about the Krishan show. But then all of a sudden talk about bowing down gracefully, but you acting dirty, screaming outside. Miss me with that shit, girl. You need to go over there and check on you know what? And I wasn't going to say the other one. I was about to say you need to go in there and check and see if your man, okay, you better make sure that man don't got 100 cocks in his mouth while you out on tour, girl. Because you got bigger fish to fry, miss. You got bigger fish to fry. Rolly performs. Rolly performance was okay. And Mariah performance was okay. I heard the snippet on Instagram. I mean, it was okay. Like, it wasn't like the best, but it wasn't like a completely tore up song. Mariah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I usually have advice on what people need to do with their music. I really don't know. I really don't know what Mariah need to do with her music. I don't fucking know, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't know. So, after that, you know, and DJ Sky asked T to perform a record. And I don't know if y'all heard it. Y'all can rewind it back. But soon as, oh my God. Soon as, soon as they started playing T record, which I honestly just got put on the T like as far as the music wise, when I first, started watching the Baddies or whatever. So I'm just now hearing T music too, and I do feel like T makes good music, but I don't know if I was the only one, but I know I heard it. It said Rolly. I wrote down. It say Rolly was in the background saying, "What the fuck is this? Press for what?" That's exactly what I put down, and I know that was Rolly voice, and I know I'm not tripping. So that's that. Yeah, I already told you I found out about T Music. I feel like she got some good music. And then security escorts the baddies off for because they are leaving or etc. Because all other baddies start leaving, which I really think is something behind that. Like I really think Rolly got people to rally around her, to be honest, and leave. But that's just my assumption. They didn't really say where the voice came from, but I know I heard Rolly voice. Like I know I'm not crazy. Um, the camera cut off, and then we can't go a season without when the cameras was down because y'all bitches is unprofessional, stupid, and dumb. But y'all got time to be surfing, crowd surf. What Beyonce say? Surfboard. Surfboard. Y'all got time to be surfing on people pages and going individually one on one, but y'all can't even get the fucking shot of the fucking thing. Sit your fucking stupid asses down and worry about what the fuck y'all supposed to be doing, bitch. Anyway, so then yep, every Sunday. The camera cut off, then boom, after the club, Tasiki got jumped. Getting your sister jumped ain't good. Like, and oh. Let me see, did I fucking yeah, the camera got cut off, and then boom, after the club, Tasiki got jumped. I put down cut getting your sister jumped ain't godlike, and Tasiki seemed genuine in her confessional, which I did feel like she seemed genuine, like she was about to cry and everything. And I do think that was wrong, and I do think it was messed up. Like me personally, I was in my own situation where I've had like a blood relative get me set up and robbed, and then I can't even tell y'all how everything else went after that. But it was just a real pivotal moment in my life where I realized like people don't understand that type of hurt. Like it was a real pivotal moment in my life where I realized like, bro, nobody on this earth really gives a fuck about you, and all these motherfucking human beings is snaky and shiesty, and you gotta watch out for all of them. Like that's really the real reason why I bought my GUN after that. Like motherfuckers got me set up, robbed, and then try to act like it wasn't them. Like I didn't see the whole thing. Like okay. Anyway, we gonna get off of that because I can go on and on. But we see Janet, and she says she's about to pack Tasiki out because she's in Krishan face. Like, girl, bye. I didn't like this one bit. And Saya is right. Nobody should be involved because Saya said nobody should be involved. And men start fighting. I don't know if y'all seen it. A man actually socked the zoo security guard. And he went ring around the posy, pocket full of toesy, ashes, ashes. He all ran around. He ran his ass right to the other side. I forgot who the guy is. Matthew. Whoever Matthew is, he was running to the side. They were scary. Got all this other mouth. He probably yelling in the bad boy's face. But y'all bitches is scary. Yeah, scary. Cause a bitch can never to me. Never. Bitch, we all would have been dead and on Channel 6 News, ho. Anyway, you got a job. I understand security got a job, but your job is also protect and serve, and also to protect yourself. So instead of y'all being all on people pages, aka mines and fucking another YouTuber I know, because they only pick certain points, but we not even gonna get into that because I know a lot of people, a lot of the fans, y'all fucking brain cells is too fucking small to even comprehend some shit. Yeah. Anyway, so then after that, y'all need to be hiring new security and stop worrying about other little shit, you stupid asses. Anyway, Krishan got spit on. Listen, I'm not even gonna speak on that because right now, what she doing? Listen, production is telling her to sit down and get in the car. Just sad. She won't even listen. Like you can't tell this girl nothing. Marsh looks like what the hell. And Janet is a follower. Krishan basically admitted when they was in the room that she was still mad because Tasiki didn't do what she wanted. And Marsh said she heard her all over the phone, but which further goes into Tasiki's point. Because like I don't care what the fuck I said. If I tell you I'm gonna watch somebody and I get there and they 50 pounds and they like 4'2", I'm not fighting them. And they don't got no muscle or nothing, I'm not fighting them. Like I'm damn near fucking 6'1". Like I'm not fighting none of them. Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? So I got what she said. Like, yo, who the fuck is about to fight Whoa Vicky? And then Vicky already be lying and doing all this other weird shit. Like, ain't nobody about to fight that little ass girl. If you don't go to fuck here, some weird stupid ass. Then basically admitted she was still mad because she seeking, yeah, and then Mars said she heard it over the phone, all this other dicky and follower shit. Like, girl, miss me with that shit and go fix your fucking head. Krishan has a problem with authority. She wasn't trying to do, because Krishan was trying to say she was trying young girl, or no, she wasn't. She was telling you what the fuck it is and what the fuck it ain't, because your ideology is distorted, little girl. Your ideology is fucking distorted. She was trying to downplay, and she tried to say, and Krishan tried to say that she was she trying to like this, that, and the third. First of all, that girl raised you. Shut the hell up. If you think that she's ever like, you know what I'm saying, like, and then not come off like that. It comes that you can't take authority. You want everything your way, and you're going to get hurt like that. You think you're going to be able to you're going to get hurt like that. I'm telling you, you're going to get hurt like that, for real. She's going to get hurt like that. Like, I understand you rocking out and and everybody, I understand that you do what you do, but you're like, you keep thinking that like you gonna meet that one. And I'm not gonna say you're not gonna beat bop and whoop and you won't go to the side and whoop whoop whoop. Like, I'm not saying that you ain't gonna be able to handle your own, but you're gonna, even if somebody got that whole jumping stuff and all that other weird you did, oh, that comes back in the sense of robins, fights, all of that stuff. Like, all of that shit leads to open guards for anything else. Because if it was, listen, if it was me right at, listen, anyway, Rolling and Smiley talk. So basically, y'all know this is all the next day or whatever. Rolling and Smiley talk. Smiley gold bodysuit look kind of crazy in my opinion. I mean, it was alright after I sat with it, but then Rolly says she wouldn't do that to her sister. And Smiley says something about freezing eggs for the next club appearance. Rolly says there's something off about her. She can't put her finger on it, but something wrong off about her. And I agree, it is something wrong with her. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she had an IEP, or she was on not SSI, or she had like Social Security or something. Not Social Security, well, special ed or something. Like, not making fun of anybody or anything, but I wouldn't be surprised. Mariah and Tasiki, they had their little talk or whatever. You know, Mariah talking about, yeah, if I was there, I wish I was there because, girl, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to. This is not Love and Hip Hop, and you already look like you were trying to stray away from Smiley after the first fight. Miss me with it. Tasiki was going to get stomped the hell out. Fucking with you. So anyway, and then Mariah says, "Oh, Krishan is doing all this to distract people from Tasiki's talent," and I can kind of agree because she's kind of jealous, in my opinion. And you know, Mariah says she's going to talk to Moonface looking girl because Tasiki and Moonface have beef, and Moonface says she always looked up to her or whatever, or some other weird shit. And then they have then Victoria says no to Krishan's Jesus or whatever, and Jesus don't smack people, but Jesus don't pull out their phones and record fights either, so miss me with it. Mariah says we can have bees outside of the house. In her confessional, Mariah says she's jumping in and they're going to have a move to friendship, blah, blah, blah. Biggie calls Natalie, says she drove 9 hours. Pete Nunchin asked her how many hours she drove to make her seem crazy. If y'all didn't peep, y'all got to peep the setup, because I know a lot of y'all brain cells don't be working. Then Mariah acting like, oh, Biggie is a stalker and all this other weird stuff just to say stuff like, girl, bye. Anna Mac thinks Sai is here to eat coochie. Sai is ready to perform tonight, which I was wondering why we didn't see her perform last night. The girls get into the first house. Everybody is outside. I'm screaming. T said the bugs is biting her and she feel like she in a project. Yo, I really love T. Then, you know, then Tasiki comes out in fighting gear. I'm screaming like this is like a multi-million-dollar match. She said it's been 12 hours. That Nunchin face ass fucking walks in front of Tasiki, pleading her case, bitching, I don't care. Then they hug, and I'm like, okay. Krishan says hopefully Marsh and them got some mace, and they got on identical Power Ranger costumes. And then Tasiki throws down and punches what's her name? Marsh all in her face. And yeah, that's pretty much the episode. But the fact that Krishan was even laughing for that, like, it just shows you wasn't. But anyway, I'll see y'all next week, and I don't give a fuck. I said what I said.